Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. So, in good news and in bad news, here's what happened. I kind of couldn't get it out of my eye. It was kind of stuck for a minute, and I thought it was out, but it wasn't out, and so I wasn't sure, and I didn't know, and now I kind of know. And that's about it. Let's put up a video an hour ago. I wonder what Les is up to. We're gonna check out Les's VOD. I gave you the rest of the Healthy Gamer VOD. Y'all can check that out on your own time. I'm gonna dive into this. I'm gonna literally let that 3-hour thing play while I'm listening to, like, you know, my watch later. Like, only listening, not watching, while I'm at work. So I can just, like, process it without having to, like, you know, rip 3 hours of your life.
Hey guys, so shout out to the H3 production subreddit and this particular user. Yeah, Ethan has officially asked the judge for permission to subpoena Reddit and Discord for the identities of the H3 snark mods.
This seems entirely reasonable. I see no problem with this. Like, they're misusing the platform. For Discord, they might be using not a VPN. They can then subpoena records from an internet service provider for it oftentimes longer than 30 days. So yeah, that, yeah, yep, I'm here for it. Because if nothing else, their ISP will have their name and their social security number and their address. And I think it's a good first step, especially if you think that someone's done an illegal thing. Like, is it going to be in a court document we're reading on stream at some point? Maybe. Maybe. Was it to you? Don't get mad at me.
So the H3 snark mods, they thought that they were safe. Their names are anonymous. I mean, again, Reddit being anonymous, and they would be immune from this lawsuit. I'm sure that they are maybe panicking a little bit. Now, I have seen my name pop up in the H3 leftovers. They don't seem to like me all that much, which makes sense given I think my coverage has been quite neutral in my opinion.
But it's not favoring
Ethan
their favorite
suing
boy.
Is not a shock to me. This is something that I think he was always going to want to do because...
Like, they don't care about legality. They don't care about morality. They care about their perception of morality. And I think that's why it's a bit, like, hands-offable, you know? Like, these folks can touch it. We're gonna treat it like the Sonichu medallion. If we touch it, we're fucked. Okay, cool? Okay, cool.
H3 Snark, that seems to be the main target. There are 3 lawsuits. There are 6 total claims. 3 of the claims, or 1 per lawsuit, is dedicated to the H3 mods. And how much were they involved in the copyright? How much were they involved in Denin's Froggen promoting them specifically in Caseytron? It would give him an in to subpoena. So without these lawsuits, he has no right to subpoena these Reddit or Discord for their IP addresses. But now he does because he needs it for his case. So what he's basically saying is, I need their names because I need to call them in front, you know, and he's always wanted their names because he wanted to shame them in front of the public. Like he said, it may call.
I don't know if he said he wanted to shame them. I think that's an inference. I think that's something that we're inferring. I don't believe that's accurate to what he said. Much like some folks have said that it's likely that he, like some folks say that he's not doing it because of copy protection, but because of the litany of things. But he hasn't said that, so I'm not going to go putting words in people's mouths.
Lost them their jobs.
I could be wrong. Someone let me know. That's my disclosure of what I know and what I don't know and what you can tell me.
Their friendships, their family. Ethan's been very clear as to that. And even to the point, so these are their names, H3 Snark Mod Team, Mod Team number 2, Roman P, right, Salamander, Kava 2. He's also given an offer to them, and the offer has been, hey, turn on your fellow mods, and I will give you immunity, and I won't sue you. It will be over. I won't attack you. We'll just kind of let bygones be bygones due to your help. Now, I kind of understand why that is the case because there are a lot of interesting people with interesting usernames. I think there's 2.5 pages, a little bit more than 2.5 pages of these moderators. And some of them have deleted their accounts. H3 Mod Team Free, Wrong Salamander. So
But if they're deleting it and they know that it's because they're involved in a case, then this only exacerbates it further. They understand that for safety reasons, Reddit doesn't actually lose access to everything, right? It leaves the realm of them to edit and curate what the perception is, and now goes into forensic data recovery from Reddit as a platform. This is a very silly take on their part. I was looking at the, not my game, so that's silly. Well, I also wasn't looking at my game for that dodge, to be fair. Like, thank you all for letting me just fuck with the mechanics of the game. It's still, like, a little new to me, and I find this to be a fun fight to be bad at, so I don't care that I'm, like, you know, stalling at it. It's good content fighting. It's good content fodder. It's like, mechanically, what can I get used to fodder, you know? Like this, for instance. Like, I would have, you know, you don't know unless you know. It doesn't make it good. It doesn't make it funny. It makes it funny as fuck, honestly. But I'll be off after this. It's 10 minutes of our life, and you will get it back through not being stressed out. Well, I can't promise you that, but you won't be stressed out as the people who just run around getting reactionaried into poor situations that negatively serve them. And, you know, your streamer's never going to ask you to do something that'll be compromising like this. So, yay! Bare fucking minimum for my crew. Let's go. Let's get it. Bare minimum. You deserve at least that.
Well,
at least.
Right, Salamander
Probably
of
more.
Horror. Hero Press, these I assume are all the mods that he's interacted with or has seen in the H3 Snark. Why this is so interesting is when you post something on Reddit, the assumption is that it is anonymous and you can post very hateful things.
I would never make that assumption because it's the internet and everything is going to get hacked. All of your data belong to us. The proliferance of wide-scale data breach and inappropriate data disclosure is insurmountable. Most things in the United States have been systemically breached, from telecommunications to wiretaps, to critical infrastructure, to agriculture. Already, actively, and constantly getting hit. It's fine. You hope that people stay on it, right? Because the agriculture system is so fickle and frail, it's like pathetic. You have to keep it safe, so you have to keep people busy all the time. Anyways, hi. I would never assume that things you do on the internet are private. I remember being a child, and I used to say stuff like, for future cryptographers who will see this, because I'd say that in encrypted blobs, right? Like if we were encrypting something, I'd like lead it with that. Because I know they're going to break into it. Like, clearly, they're going to get in there, dude. Like, either someone's going to break into it for their homework in 30 years and use your data as a fucking guinea pig to fuck with for their thesis, or someone's going to breach it in like 5 months. You have choices. Do you want it in 5 months, 30 years? It's going to be the same. So you'll get clowned on. Your ills will be exposed. The dirty shit you do will be found. Like, let's say you have a VPN most days and you don't use it constantly, you'd still have like a consistent hit that might be more relevant for like even using a thing. Let's say you're hiding from your ISP. You might fail, is the point. You may fail. You might fuck up. You have to, like, the overall energy you have to invest into operational security and concealing information, especially in the pursuit of a lie or maintaining a falsehood, is so exceptionally hefty and difficult for some. I couldn't do it, right? Like, even if someone's like, hey, come red team, it'll be for the greater good. You're going to help people. It's like, can I really sit through and lie like that? Not really. It would exhaust me.